Everyone, what a pleasure to be here this afternoon from India to join this beautiful webinar, and where everyone who's a great motivator and a motivational speaker from different parts of the country together under one roof. My God, my computer is bubbling with energy and fire. Trust me. And I'm so happy that the whole webinar started with a wonderful national anthem of United Kingdom. I have a lot to do with the UK actually. And then one beautiful poetry, the poem which was shown here, that has really, really impressed, I'm sure, everyone here. Yes, this is a wonderful topic that yes, I can, because anything and everything starts from what you think and what you eat. This is a very old proverb. You are what you think and what you eat. So the body is made of what you eat, and mind is made what you think and what you plan, how you put strain on your brain to have best of the rain. Well, let me tell you, my dear friends, that God has given us all those powers which he possesses himself. The power to generate, power to operate, and power to destroy. It is entirely up to us that which power we should apply for which purpose. And all three powers creates, the first letter makes G-O-D, God. Well, coming back to the chapter of the day, yes, I can. Let me start with two. सभी दिशाओं से शुभ सुंदर भाव विचार भरे अंतर पुण्य धरा बन जाए स्वर्ग ये.
Drop your mic. Drop Sandeep. Yeah.
Let me explain this poetry into English. Whether you are north or south, east or west, whether you're in India or abroad, whether you are on the top of the hill or you're standing at a shore. Can you hear me?
Sorry, bro. We have trouble.
Am I clear? Am I clear?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Okay, so it's entirely up to us that whether you're in north, south, east or west, whether you're in India or abroad, whether you're on the top of the hill or you're standing at a seashore, whether you are in a lush green garden and looking at some colorful flowers, or maybe looking at the most beautiful woman on earth. The fact is, there are two things which are much more beautiful than what you can see with your naked eyes. And these two things are your thinking and your feelings. And the best part is that both the things are right within you. You don't even need eyes for that. On this very auspicious day, let's pray. Hey Lord, give me good thinking, give me good feelings so that I can do good deeds. And through my good karmas, I would love to convert this earth into heaven. This is what I believe, and I'm sure you will also believe in the same. There is another small poetry which I'm recollecting. कि काम शुरू करते नहीं भय से नीचे लोग, मध्यम तजते बीच में देख विषम संयोग, पर उत्तम वे लोग जो हर दुर्गम पथ झेल, दृढ़ता से बढ़ते कदम बाधाओं को ठेल. See, I'll explain you the whole meaning in English, but before I give you the meaning, let me admit that I belong to films, television, media, art, and culture fraternity, and this is one business where we have never ever bothered to divide the society on the basis of caste, creed, religion, region, color, status, rich, poor. Never. We have always believed in one religion, and that is called entertainment. But still, I've gone out of way to divide the society on the basis of the three major principles. कि काम शुरू करते नहीं भय से नीचे लोग. People who are lazy bums, people who have 100 excuses for one job. I have categorized all these people into the downtrodden people of the society. They are the black snakes of the society. They will never grow, never let you grow. They will never do anything. They will never let you do anything. And you have to save yourself from all these people and put them aside. They are not needed in your and my categories. मध्यम तजते बीच में देख विषम संयोग. People with little push and pull may start a work, but the minute they see a bit of the hindrance, they try to run away from the battlefield. I have categorized all these people, the bleak class people, and they're still trying to be good, they're still trying to be nice, but still they are half-minded. पर उत्तम वे लोग जो हर दुर्गम पथ झेल दृढ़ता से बढ़ते कदम बाधाओं को ठेल. Who are the people who belong to first class? People who have zest, enthusiasm, excitement, people who are honest to their profession, people who want to achieve you and me. Yes, I've categorized all these kind of people into the A category because they are the people who ultimately actually being called achievers. And they all have one very common factor which you will find. It's called the strong determination. And that's what I'm trying to talk today. Yes, my dear friends, the minute you think that I have to do it, I can do it, then you will do it. This is the principle of law. The positive thinking is the law of positive thinking. That's what is needed. So whenever, whatever, wherever, whichever action you want to take in life, be positive and have a very strong determination. Yes, I will be. My dear friends, to cut short, I learned this formula which I would like to pass on to you in a few minutes. Yes, when I belong to I'm from a middle class family, and I could never think of starting a film city. Just a dream for me in the beginning of my career, but then I thought of it. I built up a very strong determination. I jumped for it, and then you get an extraordinary energy from superpower, and then you start working for it. And not only that, you start working for it, the whole atomic power, that means the whole world start working for you the minute you have positive thinking. I'm so happy when I designed this project called Noida Film City, and people almost declared me a madman, a foolish, who can't even afford to buy a piece of land, a tiny land, and thinking of creating a 100-acre film city. And probably, but then because I had a positive attitude and a very strong determination, I've been able to create not only a film city, a wonderful niche for myself, a great studio under the name and banner of Marva Studios, and probably one of the first 10 best film schools of the world under the name and banner of Asian Academy of Film and Television. But then how it all happened, it's very important to learn back again to the KG and learn what A to H means. We must have learned in a KG, A for apple and B for boy. No, gone are the days. You have to change the words to this new alphabet list. When I say A stands for being ambitious. If you really want to achieve something in life, then you have to develop a power of being ambitious. You have to be a dreamer. You have to think big, because if you think big, then only you can achieve big. That's again another law which has been proved for years and for years together. I've been reading the history of all the big achievers of the world, and then what I could actually come to the conclusion that all of them must have thought like me, a bigger project than their own expectations, than their own reach. That's what is needed. If you'll think about heaven, you will reach to the top of the tree. Trust me, it's not that easy also. And dreams, very important. And dreams are not the ones which you see them while sleeping. Dreams are the one which will never let you sleep. These are the kind of dreams you need to have, my dear friends. But then remember that the higher the ambition, the better and the lower the percentage of your attitude. Very important. I mean, I remember my father taught me, when you climb the stairs of the hill, it's a law of nature. You automatically bend down. You don't walk like this. you bend down, and it's a law of nature. If you want to achieve heights, then you have to have a very polite, down to earth attitude. You have to be simple, you have to be compassionate, you have to be supporting, you have to be helpful to people. This is very important. You have to develop that kind of an attitude, and then a higher ambition together. Yes, you can do it, and you can reach to all those stages what you are planning for your own self. B, the next alphabet is B, and B stands for believe. It's so sad that today we are losing trust in each other. We are losing trust in parents, in family, in friends, and even to your lovers. Yes, so develop that belief. It's very important to trust people. When you can trust people, that trust will come back to you, and every success, every stairs, they are actually supported by a very important factor of trust. So believe is very important. Believe your parents, believe your friends, believe your family, believe your institutions, and you will see that people will start throwing trust in you. And that's what is needed today to be an achiever, to say that I can do it. The next letter is C. The C stands for communication in today's age. Very important. If you don't know the language, if you're not educated, if you don't know how to communicate to people, if you're not digitally up to date today, yes, that means you are hampering your own progress. Communication is a very, very important part of your life today. No success can be achieved without communication, because the whole thing depends upon the perception, the kind of a perception you can develop for yourself or for your business or for your work. So it's very important to be a good listener, to be a good speaker, to be a good reader, and to be a good writer. If you can do that, you are in the game. But C also stands for commitment. It's very important. Commitment. Once I've said something, I have to stand for it, even if I'm losing money, time, resources, whatever. Because how I'm going to create a trust in people, in public, to my friends, to my customers, to my people, to my students, whatever field you are in. And then that once I've said it, must be done. That kind of a commitment you have to raise within your own self. Your commitment to your family, very important. Commitment to your institutions, commitment to your people, commitment to your country. You have to prove yourself that you are a real good nationalist. You are patriotic. You are ready to do and die for the people of this country. That kind of a commitment must emerge out of your body language. And then you remember, you are bound to be an achiever that time. The D stands for discipline. People, they don't bother. They think punctuality, regularity, sincerity, they are the three very important parts. And they speak of ultimately your dedication. You don't have to write a board on your forehead to say that I am a dedicated person. Your punctuality will prove, your sincerity will prove, your regularity will prove that you are a sincere, dedicated, honest to your work. Very important. And and all that together will take your determination to a better height. So discipline, dedication, determination, all teaches you to reach to your goal. E stands for enthusiasm. I've learned it. Enthusiasm is the key to success. If you really want to be success, and if you want to say that, yes, I can do it, but then all that series where you've been walking to achieve, yes, I can do it, you have to carry that enthusiasm all the time. That's what has to be right in your pockets. If you lose enthusiasm, that means you will lose the game. And that enthusiasm, whether it's been a year, 10 years, or 100 years, that enthusiasm will take you to heights. They'll take you to the Everest. That will take you to the deepest waters. This determination, this enthusiasm is necessary. And the minute you are enthusiastic about your own project, about your dream, about your own thinking, about your own project, then automatically you will get energy. E for energy, very important. That energy comes automatically. If you are truthful to your own work, the energy comes automatically. You won't get tired. Let people say that, how can you keep on working? Yes, because that energy is being flowed within your body by the Almighty. When I say F stands for focus. Very important. You have opted, you have decided to go for a one particular job or a goal, whatever you are, then you have to be focused. Very important. You have to walk on the
You are muted.
You just cannot keep on changing your roads to success. So it's very important to keep the focus. Department, section, discipline. Industry, mistakes committed by people in that industry, and you will be able to rectify those slowly and gradually for your own self, and probably able to reach much faster. The next one is G. The G stands for goal. Very important. The minute you have decided to, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a film star, or I want to start a film city in Noida, probably you have to think first what you're trying to develop, some kind of a goals for your own self. That because nothing moves without plans. First, you have to plan your work, and then you have to work your plan. And that's what is needed. And then march towards your goals, and you are bound to be achiever. Comfortably, you can say that, yes, I can do it. And last but not the least, the letter says H. And H stands for, my dear friends, humanity. There is no religion bigger than humanity. Probably whatever you believe in is all meant for your home, is all meant for your family. But when the minute you are out of your home, the only religion which will work on this earth with the rest of the people, how much you can take care of the people without looking into the caste, creed, religion, region, color, status. Are you helpful? Are you supporting? Are you compassionate? Are you do you feel pain for others? Yes, if you can, then that shows your humanity, that you love humanity, and that's what is needed. I think with all these words, I am trying to give a new formula to all my dear friends present here, that if you really want to be achiever, then you have to be A to H. And this A to H, you must remember on your tips. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 alphabets, they can bring down the biggest success to you. I'm very happy that I have now 7 world records. I have been honored more than 1,000 times from all over the world. And Marva Studios is a family of almost 2 million people in 196 countries of the world. But it took me, though I learned 26 alphabet in KG, but it took me 30 years to learn 8 alphabets again in my life. And I'm very happy that to share my experience today. I'm happy that I am talking to none other than the great motivators of the world. And I have been given this wonderful opportunity to be part and parcel of this beautiful, well-designed, and a powerful webinar. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, and Jai Hind.
Thank you so much. You've brightened my day now. After all this motivation and everything, I really appreciate you, sir. Really
My special thanks to Dr. Matiana. Yeah.
Yes, I want to say thank you so much for bringing the great man to our midst to come and enlighten us And wow, I've jotted mine. I hope every one of you are jotting yours. This is mine. Because we have to keep learning every day. So Professor Sanhi what? I want to
Marwa.
Marwa. I want to say thank you so much, sir, for coming. I still want to read. I don't know if Professor Muna can help us to read his profile, because we need to know this great man, please, before we go into the next one. Can you help us to read his profile? We want to really know more about our great man that is in our midst. Okay, all right, I think. All right. Okay, let me read it. I think I've got something to read, sir, before you go, so that we want to know you properly. Yeah, Professor Sandeep Waham, international acclaimed Dr. Sade, is an incredible name in the world of film, with 7 world records in his kitty. He stands distinct as the founder of Noradat Film City and the creator of Warham Studios. He is the designer behind the Academy of Film and Television, which is one of the 10 best film schools in the world. As the producer of the largest number of short films in the world, he has been associated with innumerable feature films, television programs, and amateur training films, facilitated with over 700 national and international awards for his contribution to the world of cinema. He has trained over 19,000 media students from 145 countries. Wow. As global cultural minister, he had over 100 national and international media and social organizations. Besides being president of the International Chamber of Media and Entertainment Industry, at present is the Chancellor of AAFT, University of Media and Arts, and has been appointed the Chief Scout of India. Accolades from overseas include the honor bestowed by the House of Commons in the British Parliament in London and Bavaria Parliament in Zurich, beside Champion of Wales in the Welsh Parliament. Wow, wow, we are so honored. We are so privileged to have you in our midst, sir. Professor Dr. Shadib Waham. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate you, sir. And I hope, despite all the disturbances today, I still hope that you can still come back and mentor us more next time. Thank you.
For sure. Thank you, Dr. Queen.
Yes, thank you so much. So let me continue with the next speaker. You can see now I can do all things. Now I'm doing moderating now. You see, sometimes we need to be ready. We need to be ready for anything that comes our way. So let me introduce to you our also great speaker. I think he's here. Let me see. Yes. Professor Walid Taufik is in our midst. He's our next speaker. Professor of Laser Spectroscopy and Ultrafast Laser, National Institute of Laser Enhanced Science. Professor Walid is the chairman of Department of Laser Application in Metrology, Photochemistry, and Agriculture, LAMPA. leader of laser spectroscopy, an controversial group, and head of the central lab at the National Institute of Laser at Cairo University, Egypt. He received his PhD on 2000 in laser spectroscopy, study of photon molecular interaction dynamic using short laser pulse, where he did his experiments at Technical University Munich, Germany. He is interested in the field of laser-induced plasma. Pardon me for all this because I'm getting it one by one. He's interested. He has published 2 books, chapters, and several papers. He's a senior member of different international professional societies like IEEE, OSA, APS, and SPIE. He has collaborated with different international groups in laser spectroscopy and ultra-fast laser at Georgia Technology USA, University of Electrocommunication Japan, Postech Unit, South Korea, Khwarizm Azam University, Islamabad, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Germany, and all kinds of institutions. So permits me to welcome Dr. Y.Y.C.I to our master class. You are welcome, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for this kind introduction about me. Thank you very much. I don't see any kind of words I can say after Dr. Sandeep talk, which give us a lot of motivation, of course. But let me, would you please give me permission to share my screen?
Yes, please. Okay, you can share your screen now, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let me share with you my experience. Even though I am working with a sophisticated application as introduced about me with Professor Elizabeth a few minutes ago. I'm working with laser spectroscopy and techniques, but meanwhile, I have a contribution about mindset and the improvement of mind during the fourth evolution. What we will see now. Just a minute, please. Can you see now my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now about the impact of fourth industrial revolution on mindset, we will start our talk about the revolutions and the graduation of the revolutions mindset from first to fourth in industrial revolution and its effect on mindset, the advantage of revolution and mind pillars of industry, cyber physical systems, and 3 clusters merging, benefits of moving to fourth industrial revolution, and Internet of Things. all of these things we will discuss about our impact on the mindset at the end, and we can explain about all of these revolutions about our human performance. First of all, the industrial revolutions started something like 1700 to 1840. The first revolution started with steam power and machine tools. The second revolution started with rapid industrial electric telephones and communications. The third industrial revolutions started at 1970 up to today. Maybe a few years ago, we started the fourth revolution. In the third one, you will see that we started to use microprocessors, telecommunications, and automations, so that the first industrial revolution started to introduce mechanical production equipment driven by water and steam water power. Then by time this is the second revolution, and which has mass production achieved by division of labor concepts on electric energies, and this is by time the third revolution, and the human performance, of course, affected by all of these revolutions, especially about the fourth revolution, which based on the use of cyber physical systems. So that if we compare all of these revolutions all together, we will see that the mindset improvement and interaction of the human with these revolutions grow up very fast, starting from mechanical machines and telecommunications, and end up of cyber physical systems, at which the human is immersed in the revolution itself. It convert to be part of our humanity, because in the future of the fourth industrial revolution, human convert to be a part of this evolution. It convert to world around you to be communicated with you, and bring all the round world to your hands, so that our performance changed a lot, and our mindset changed a lot, of course. So that the fourth revolution refers to the fusion of technologies in the physical, digital, and biological domains, leads to creation of new technologies that will ensure in new industrial area characteristics, but by exceptional growth and increase in human production, and blurring of the lines between the man and the machine. In fact, we will see that man and machine are merged now in fourth industrial revolution. Even though in the fourth revolution, the technology like robots, which deal with the design, construction, and operation and replacement of human on assembly line. The 3D printing is any of various process in which materials is joined or solidifies under computer control to create three-dimensional objects. that manufactures customized components, and big data controlling performance parameters used to refer data sets that are too large or complex for traditional data processing and understanding the collected data. What is the performance of the people about this? The performance is as the following. We expect that this revolution will increase efficiency, human efficiency, and reduction on the low labor work per unit, of course, so that we will less working and but what with higher efficiency, of course. Skill development, scaling and reskilling, continuous learning and mindset changes only to hand disturbance and monitoring corrective action. This is through the constant communications, data exchange between components, and standardization, ease of customization. So that, in summary, if you can see that industrial fourth revolution bring to us automation, simulations, system integrations, industrial internet things, cyber security, adaptive manufacturers, augmented reality, big data analysis, cloud computing. All of these things make the human performance changed a lot according to this technology. That we will see that education will increase so much, performance will be more efficient, and more luxury, of course, and less efforts will be done to finish your work, for example, and many of advantages that the human will face, and performance will be more and efficient in the fourth industrial revolution, of course. This is because the fourth revolution includes intellect, the human machine merging, transforming into intelligent security technology, including machine learning, deep learning, and big data makes machine thinking like human. Now, no need to think a lot about no need to think about complicated mathematical problems, because they will be solved already. Maybe we will find now our mobiles can answer you and communicate with you by just voice, and the intelligent and artificial intelligence will be implanted on all devices around you. It is not joke that you maybe sooner or later speak to your refrigerator, you can speak to your washing machine, you can speak to your TV, and select which function you need to be done without making a lot of efforts. This is called smart home, for example. And visualization reality, actually it is access of fusion of reality and virtual reality. For example, new products like smart car, telemedicine, virtual lab, and virtual daily reality. Actually, I can give you an example about telemedicine, that maybe a doctor in UK can make an operation for a patient in India remotely without any problems, and maybe one famous doctor in United States can do something like 50 operations per day worldwide without moving here or there. So that this is kind of revolution will bring efficient and more efficient and expert people to check you, for example, and give you a quiet treatment which give us a better health without a problem. For example, hyper connections and human things transformation into connection society. This depends on digital works and mobile devices expand a range of human to human communication and human to think communication and human communication and think interaction. This is in the section of internet of everything. We will see it after a while. What is the change in this revolution, and our performance depend on this. For example, we convert from production planning and control to cyber physical system, internet of things. We change from internet from IT support to smart factory. We changed from data management to big data, cloud, cyber security. This is done by using smart sensors, 3D printers, and some cloud computers with big data and robotics. For example, I will give you just example. Nowadays, no need for your smart mobile to have a big memory, because you can access your data everywhere worldwide, and maybe you can have 5 terabytes of cloud memory, at which you can store your data and your files, your books, everything you can access to it remotely, using a small mobile or small smartphone, iPad, computer, everywhere, which of course enhance our performance and our efficient and using the time smartly. For example, also physical and digital technospheres, biological world natures, physically automation technology, and Google, Tesla, Toyota, 3D printers, all of these are representing smart technologies which enhance the performance of human in factories, for example, and companies, and even in teaching, in education, and all the performance of human will be intelligent, because for example, I will give you just example. The biological section, we can make a genetic analysis which enhance finding the errors in DNA, for example, and we can fix your problems, even though you are just a baby, a few days after you're born. We can fix all the expected health problem without major operations. Synthetic human genome cell lines. This can help us to make replacement of your knees, for example, and your bones, with broken bones, and maybe arms, and in other organs in futures. And there are many of them. Of course, on the other side, about the digital world, we can use mobile smartphones and smart devices and heterogeneous computing network and sophisticated network for augmented reality and virtual reality as well. Nowadays, moving to industrial fourth generation include improvement of production efficiency, better flexibility, and increasing profitability. In the industrial fourth generation improves the customer experience. This includes technologies that improve automation, machine-to-machine communication, manufacture oversight, and diseases making, decision making, which for us as a human, this will increase our flexibility, productivity, efficiency, quality, reduce time to market, more research and development activities, and develop new skills for humans. Of course, you can make barrel work, and if you can see the last benefits in my slides, you can make barrel work together. I can do two jobs in the same time with shorter time and work existing infrastructures, and approve me to make a fail, and it will cost very low cost to do this work, but my income will be much higher than before, of course, if I can do two parallel jobs at the same time. Internet of Things. Internet of Things integrated onto manufacturing, processing, and logistics. The Internet of Things is a term of coined of Kevin Aston back to 1999, and term quickly gained popularity as a way to refer the physical device that able to connect and exchange data. Internet of Things will consists of 30 billion objects by 2020. This is already last year, and it'll be the year before. With Internet of Things, the markets reach already $7 billion. And Internet of Things communicate networks of vehicles and devices, applications, contain electronic software, actuators, and connectivity, which allow these things to contact, interact, and exchange data automatically. Internet of Things consider a superset of Internet of Things. For example, Cisco first coined the term Internet of Things, processing data, people, and things together to make network communication more relevant and more valuable. These are examples of Internet of Things. For example, social webs, business webs, smart logistics, smart mobility, smart grids, smart building, open sources, and local clouds just in time. You can make shopping while you are working. You can give lectures while arranging your files. You can give homework for your students while you are reading some books on your cloud. So you can do parallel things together in time, and which save our time and give us a higher efficiency. Which this is the next revolution about our humanity. Of course, you can use robotics, self-driving cars. No need to hire a driver, which will cost no over cost for you. This will give us less accidents, less problems, less healthy problems, and higher performance. You will reach your work in shorter time. Virtual reality will give us an opportunity to touch and see real physical worlds at home, and you can understand the complex, sophisticated subjects ease. The 3D printers can simulate and print and represent sophisticated objects in real times. For example, is if you are in London now, at which our conference today is held, you can see that if you can have a smart glass, you can see the world will be different. You can see the world like that, like this slide. You can see the taxi. It will give you if the taxi is occupied or it's empty, the bus number, and what is the route of the bus. This person, maybe I remember the face of this person, but I forgot what is his name. He will give you all information about this person using face recognition, and he will guide you about the place and how to get your place very quickly. And on the same time, using the Google Glass, you can see what is come up about your emails, your Facebook, your Twitter in the same time. So that, of course, on the other hand, we will be under influence of cyber attacks, which needs a very good security to protect us from hackers. But the advantages of this force revolution, or how on our humanity and mindset is give us advanced robotics, which can do a danger works for human. Big data analytics, as I explained before, it will give us an opportunity to have all your files or your data or your bank data or your company data in the cloud protected. No need to carry up your heavy laptop with you. Just your mobile can access all the data in time sequentially. You can make simulations for new designs without very big cost. You can augmented reality about real things which it's hard to visit. You can make digital integration through many computers. You can do advanced manufactures using laser beam. For example, you can doing cloud computing, Internet of Things, as I explained before. Actually, there are many advantages, uncounted advantages you can reach using this force evolution around us. Uh, I don't know if this, for example, this is a simulation of the virtual reality in one of the schools, at which they can see a kind of virtual reality for the students without moving the student to a danger place, and this will give us an opportunity to make entertainment for our kids anywhere and anytime, for example. And this is virtual reality at which a student can see the skeleton of human being in details and can learn about biological stuff without problems. And this will, of course, will enhance the opportunity for human to growing up his ability to understand complex skeleton of the human very simple. Of course, we can use laser-based manufacturers to make a new machines and new nanotechnologies, for example, which help us to make solving of other problems and health problems as well. As I said, the cyber physical system process chains of optimization for human and which makes the human and machine will be one part. For example, the robotics save a lot of times and give us a very good and accurate manufacturing a long time. And automotive vehicles will give us a very accurate driving without a kind of accidents, and a very smooth drive without traffic jam, for example. And it will save our time and the cost of fuel, because self-driving can gather many people to do the same end for the departure, for example, as well. Uh, so that there is some efficiency, and this efficiency advantage and risks during these fourth revolutions. For example, the advantage is that you can use social media to make a lot of social relationship, uh, but on the other on the other side, the social isolation of the man of human, and maybe you can find a kind of depression during using the social media. This is what we face now with our kids. That they are isolation a lot, and maybe they feel depression, and they are immersed with the social communication, not the real one. The, of course, the people will be more efficient, but the skilled, maybe skilled people will be fewer, and this will improve lives, but and new opportunities. But of course, other jobs are not working in this fourth revolution. We will see which top 20 disappearing jobs nowadays, which expected to be these days. Social isolation. This is due to social isolation, and inequality many grows, and some kind of crimes and kidnapping and theft of human organs. All of these problems maybe we can face nowadays and in future, of course. uh, uh, some of advantages of the fourth revolution includes micro and nano electronics, laser applications, advances robotics, artificial intelligence, neurology, and space technologies, big data transfer, cloud computing, Internet of Things, augmented reality, energy capture, storage, and transmission, new computing technologies. I just give you an example about my institute, at which I use more advantage technology for in applications in, for example, in medicine and nanotechnology and laser machines. For example, now yeah, we can use satellites to collect solar power and transfer the energy to the earth. And a smartphone, you can get medical reports about your health by just touching your smartphone, and many other applications using nanotechnology and graphene materials, for example, which give us opportunity to make a strong sheet, for example, which can make a very strong clothes to protect you from a bullet or to be hurt. Of course, laser genetic engineer will help us to correct any gene problems in our DNA, for example. Uh, for another technology about agriculture, that laser genetic engineer can give us opportunity to grow up our agriculture without having a big land, so that as you can see, we can grow up some grass and some trees with need no soil and no land, of course. uh, in our lab, we make laser genetic engineers to correct some problems, some health problems, and these are laser activated gold graphene nanomaterials. This is one of the experiments in my lab, at which I'm trying to cure cancer using laser and nanotechnology without using chemotherapy, and which destroys a lot of organs, of course, as you know. And these experiments give us up till now in that we can cure tumors and cancers in few weeks without any back draws. And for laser revisionation phase perform and after old age. On the left, this is natural phase, and after using some laser revisionation, the maybe your face will came to be looks like 20s without a lot of problems, which give you a hope that you can overcome overcome the old age problems. And this maybe will extend the life of the human up to maybe more than 100 years, and maybe more than this in 2080. Maybe these expect to that most of the popularity, most of our popularity at that time will be average of 100 years old age, so that you can be even though you are old but very motivated and very powerful, with low health problems and with no health problems, and with more power. And this of course enhance the human performance and mindset in the future. These all of this kind of supporting technologies these are supporting technologies about about research development and public private partnership and impact on the human style behavior. For example, I will give you a summary about which country started the fourth revolution. For example, United States started already the fourth revolution on 2011, and Germany
Hello,
started.
doctor. Hello, professor. Can I ask you, please, to round up because the time.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
To
please.
go to
Thank you
the
so much. Thank you so much.
okay, I will go to the conclusion. In this paper, we show how the fourth revolution, which shows not only what we can do, but what we will reach using this fourth revolution. In our laboratories, we used laser technology and nanotechnology to start to join a huge project which facilitate us to solve a lot of problems for human, and this enhances our efficiency, human efficiency, and thinking and education. Technology of course increased so much. Advanced technology make the human more optimistic and more productive without a lot of problems. Thank you very much for listening to my short talk, and I'm happy to present my talk today with you. Thank you very much.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, sir. We'll have
You're muted. You're on mute.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing this great informative message to us. We really appreciate it, and we've learned a lot. I don't know if it's possible to see your face. If you can open your camera, we want to see our doctor, Professor Walid, giving us a very
My camera is not ready. I'm sorry about this.
Oh well, that's okay. That's okay for today. And I want to tell you that we really appreciate your time coming to teach us, to mentor us, because I always say you are all my mentors, to mentor us and also to add more to our knowledge. It's a full. I wish we can get even the PDF or the slides for this. Is it available, sir? Or should we
Yes,
just
I already transferred
okay?
today in the morning. You have it already. Okay.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate what you've shared with us today. Thank you so much. On behalf of Y.Y.C.I International, we appreciate you, sir, and we hope that in future you'll be able to come again and again and again to share with us. So thank you. Thank you for your
Thank you
time.
very much. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's have a clap, everyone. There's electronics. So we are all. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Right. Before I hand over to our lovely, honorable global moderator, I'm glad she's still smiling despite the fact of all the connectivity. We are all in this thing together and nothing can stop us, and we will not give up and we will not quit, but we keep going because no why? Yes, we can achieve, and yes, we can win, and yes, we can conquer. So we just have to keep positive and keep focused and determined and never give up. So I just want to quickly show some announcement, and then I will hand over to our moderator. So let me share this.
Dr. Elizabeth Lucas is a dynamic and motivation speaker. She is based in the United Kingdom. She is the founder and director of Y.Y.C.I International. She has been invited to several international conferences to speak and lecture. She is an intelligent teacher, author, and she is a mentor to the younger generation. Please subscribe to Y.Y.C.I TV on YouTube to watch her amazing videos. You will be glad you did.
This is just to let you know that there's nothing too difficult for you to do.
If we can change, then everything around us will change.
Without wisdom, you can't really create wealth. We are in the world of creativity.
Also, I just want to introduce to you most of my books. All of them are not here, but most of my books are here. Yes, You Can International, The Love We Lost, Jesus Changed Our Lives, The World Book of Greatness 2020, Yes, You Can Mindset 101, and Yes, You Can Nuggets of Wisdom, Global Effects of COVID. So with all these books, you can grab yours from www.amazon.co.uk. And you can also visit our website, www.yesyoucaninternational.com, or www.yesyoucanbyelizabeth.com. So you can get all our books through that place. But for everyone, all my great leaders, I want to be generous today. Everyone that have participated with this conference or this masterclass today, because I know we are all leaders and we are here for us to renew our mindset for transformation and to make a change in this world. So if you email me on elizabeth.lucas@ymail.com, I will send you the free copy of the Mindset 101 ebook. So you can email me and I can send it to you, the ebook, free of charge. We also, let me show you something again. We also are also doing authorship masterclass. If you are interested in joining the next section, you can also email me or visit our website for you to enroll. Another thing I want to show you quickly is our magazine, the first edition and the second edition. We are working towards the third edition of Yes You Can International magazine, which we are hoping that we will launch it out in April or May. If you are interested, just because you are a learner and you are a teacher, or you are a learner and you are here with us today, if you have any business, or if you want to promote anything you are doing, or you want to write an article, I'm happy to let you know that we will accept it free of charge and publish it in our next edition. So if you are interested to promote your business or to submit my articles, you can email me on elizabeth.lucas@ymail.com and I'll tell you more about it. So without wasting much time, I'm going to hand over to our moderator. Let's welcome her, please, because she's not well trying to connect.
Thank you. Gratitude.
Let's welcome her.
Yeah, this is overwhelming. Thank you.
We
I
appreciate
don't know what was
you.
happening, but I was able to manage, despite the glitch.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yes. Over to
Whoa,
you.
yeah, I forgot to unmute myself.
Okay.
Well, back, I wouldn't have gone, because I believe deeply in yes. I can, because yes, we all can. So I kept on trying. I didn't give up. I logged out a couple of times. It was getting frustrating, but I thought to myself, let me just take a couple of deep breaths, which I did. And then look, lo and behold, I'm back and all ready and set to go. And to invite our next speaker, after listening to Dr. Waleed's fantastic, deliberations, on technology and what wonderful take he has given us, about nanotechnology, and also about, when he was talking about artificial intelligence and cyber attacks. I think all of it makes so much sense these days, because it is important. We have to be really careful about cyber attacks, especially. We never know. We're doing everything online. We have to be extra, super careful about what's happening, who's entering our Zoom meetings, who's, taking an undue advantage. And, sometimes, they could even write something nasty, which I'm hoping, and we all are hoping, that the COVID has taught us to be more grateful for, the blessings that are coming our way. If something is not happening, then there has to be something that God wants us to get. Maybe the best thing he wants us to get. And that is why at times, God proposes, man proposes, but God disposes. So we have to keep that in mind forever and ever. And also remember that transformation isn't about adding more work to your life. It's about shifting your perspectives so life becomes more meaningful, more productive, and more proactive. Remember that. And with that, let me invite the lovely and the very charming Dr. Professor Mutmanaya, all the way from Indonesia. She is assistant professor at Universitas Al Azharia Mandar. And she's a lecturer, a global speaker, a researcher, and an international leader. Chairman of the Indonesian Language Department, Director of Women's Center Studies, Deputy Director of the Quality Assurance Unit, and Director of the Language and Character Department. Her skills in ICT are absolutely extraordinary. Believe me, I've heard her presentations and they are just out of this world. Every time she comes up with something fantastic, her presentations are so animated and so colorful that, you just want to stay glued to them, because I do. And sure, all of us will, because that is her style and that is her area of expertise. And she is also very, very active on international platforms. She's a leader and she is a magnanimous, truly wonderful human being. So I would like to invite the lovely Dr. Professor Mutmanaya. Your
Can I quickly say something about
mindset?
Okay.
21st century for future education. Wonderful.
Can I quickly say just one statement about this, our professor, doctor?
Yeah. Yes.
Mina? Okay. Where I am today, what I have achieved today in terms of my inspirational speaking, all down to this lady. This is my great mentor. She also connected me to so many universities, professors, and she is right there, waking me up every time to renew my mindset, add more to my knowledge, and also share to the world. So help me to welcome Doctor to this stage.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's because of her that we were able to bring to this platform our previous speakers, Professor Sidis and also Professor Y.Y.C.I. She is the one that connected me to them. So I want to use this time to say thank you.
Welcome. So good evening, everyone from Indonesia. I'm very happy to be with you today. And then we are sharing together. We are learning each other. And then I believe we are connected to the world and support each other. So thank you to the Professor Dr. Ken for inviting me and having me tonight. Thank you to my beautiful moderator, my sister Alka Mahajan, and also all of the participants that actually all of them, some of them mostly my close friend, and we are connected online like Dr. Patricia from Zimbabwe, Pastor Nelson, Edward Mondal. We have actually have so many collaboration also. And then our Queen Nadia Hariri, actually I have a session with here with her.
Surprise!
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I didn't know Queen Nadia is here.
Yeah. She is here. So yeah, very happy. And then from yesterday until today, we have a wonderful topic about the mind. And then because I am academician, I'm also want to share to you about the 21st century scale mindset. So we know that today we are in the digital transformation, and we cannot do the transformation, digital transformation, before we are change our mindset. A mindset transformation. This is from Alka Mahajan statement before about a mindset transformation. So allow me to share my screen. I know my time only 30 minutes. So I just want to share to you about a little bit about the mindset based on my perception, my opinion. Yeah, welcome all of you to our class, our master class today. This is the last day, and then I know I am the last speaker today, so I'm very happy.
Not the last speaker. There's still another one.
Oh, sorry. Okay, this is a little bit my. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. I think I'm the last. So this is a little bit my profile. Sorry, my connection not good. Okay. This is a little bit my profile, my national and international organization that actually have introduced by our moderator. Allow me to share my research ID. You can feel free to cite my article over there. This is my research gate, my orchid, my scopus, and my Indonesian ID research. Today, I want to share to you about the mindset 21st century for future education. I am totally agree with all of the keynote speaker before me from yesterday until today that talking about the mindset from Sandeep Marwa. I have conclusion some of the key point about this is the mindset. We must have a positive mindset with enthusiasm and energy, and also from Professor Walid about the industry revolution and the mindset of 21 century. This is actually really connected for today's issue that we know today's we are in the digital era, and then everything by internet, and we must be also keep our mindset into the transformation, not only about the world, the technology must be transformation, but also about our mindset. This is a very important. So let me a little bit share to you the concept of the mindset that actually right now we must have same understanding about the mindset. The mindset, this is the way of thinking. I know all of the professor and the participants today, they attending in this wonderful webinar totally agree about. And this is about the way we are thinking. What is in our mind, in our head, this is actually influence our behavior, our attitude, and our character. So changing your mindset and will be change your life. I am totally believe that, and yes, you can. We believe that. So let me introduce to you about the nature of mindset that we hope today we have the same understanding about this is the mindset. Actually, the mindset, this is divided into two, namely growth mindset and fixed mindset. But today, let me share to you one by one that actually the mindset, this is connected and influenced, and this is related to the habits of mind created by experience, created by blind spot, or self-deceptive, shape our life, shape our world, can be developed, can be transcended. And we know to change our mindset, this is not easy. This is not easy, but we cannot do that. So before we are going to talk more about the mindset today, let me show you about the organic learning. We must understanding about the organic learning, the way we are learning today, what is actually in our mind, in our how to say, our vision, our mission in our life. So this is the organic learning. Let me share to you. Actually, there are 4 levels before we are into the mindset, and then the organic learning will be learn here what is actually our level today about the knowledge. For example, if you are can teach other, you can sharing to other. Like today, we are sharing our knowledge each other. We help and support and motivate each other in this wonderful meeting, in this international. We are learn from each other. I think this is we teach other. Mean that here, if you are just this is help for yourself to learn other thing. This is we are have this knowledge, the knowledge level. And then tool set, and then tool set mean that here you can use tools in the different situation. This is just for example about the tool set, the skill set, and actually into the mindset. When you are love, have positive, this is mentioned by Professor Sandeep Warma about, and the last speaker about be positive thinking today. This is very help us to grow our mindset. So this is the organic of the learning from the lower level. I don't know what I don't know. I didn't know that. I know that or can do that. Now this is actually playing in our head and our heart. So I believe that the mindset, this is not easy for us to change, because this is actually have impact to from our I don't know why from our environment. Sorry, I will say it again. I have problem with my PPT. Okay. Yeah, let me focus to the mindset itself. This it into two kind of the concept of mindset. This is the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. I want to ask all of you participants in this forum, which where is your mindset here? What kind of your mindset? Are you fixed mindset or are you growth mindset? So this is a very important tool, understanding about where is actually our mindset today before we are going to developing our mindset into the best for ourselves. Like this is show to you the concept from growth mindset and fixed mindset. That yeah, if you are in the fixed mindset, you are avoid challenge. I think this is maybe this is negative for some people, but actually maybe the people who are they in this category in the fixed mindset, they will be avoid the challenge. Maybe because they don't want to lose their comfortable zone. They don't want to out of the box. For example, I am comfortable with myself right now. I don't want to be grow up. I'm just really blessing and grateful with my condition today. You are in the fixed mindset. You give up easily. see for us fruitless or worse, ignore useful or negative feedback. You don't like to be criticized from, have a critic from another people, and then feel threatened by the success of others. So I believe we are wanna into this in the growth mindset. Yeah, we are in great challenge. We actually wanted to develop ourselves, and then we learn each other. We are appreciate everything, a little thing from other. This is growth mindset. This is from my opinion. So this is the example. What kind of your mindset do you have until today? The growth mindset. If you can learn anything you want, you are growth. But if you are in the fixed mindset, you always have how to say, this is you are have a dump in yourself. You having a challenge, and then you have a new challenge. For example, new like today is actually about the mindset. This is a new thing for me, and when Professor Elizabeth gave me this topic, oh, I give this a challenge for me, and then I want to learn and share to you. And I believe I am in the growth mindset category. So that's why I just want to share to you that there are two people category, the mindset category, growth mindset and fixed mindset. So how we are connected this mindset into the 21st century, 21st century for the future of education. So let me share to you why we do need 21st century skill. Because we know right now we are in the global. We are connected from another country. We are like today's, we are international collaboration. And then 21st century skill, this is said about the knowledge, the skill, work habit, and character. And everything this is will be, we can be adapt with this situation. We can learn, we can develop our mindset into century skill, like Professor Walid have explained about the industrial revolution right now. So prepare our student, for example, about this issue, to prepare them for their future career. So yeah, we know that, and this is the very important the very important support this 21st century skill, because yeah, you know, education, this is the holistic process. This is not only about the transfer knowledge, but also this is about how we are totally help our student, our participant, for example, to develop their character, their value, their habit. And this is need time. To in our mindset, this is a need time and a process. Need process, need action. So this is an easy way to understand and the classification about the 21st century skill. What should we do? This is, we must have this the mindset about our learning skill right now. We are into the 5 or 6 C: communication, collaboration, critical thinking, creative, and computational thinking. Also literacy skill. This is, we must be know and mastery little by little by the process about the information literacy, media literacy, and technology literacy. So we know that so many challenges with educators right now about this literacy skill. And also in my country, Indonesia, very unfortunately, we are still in the low literacy skill until today. So life skill, this is very important. flexibility and adaptability. I know this is, we need a good, a positive mindset to support this 21st century skill. Let me about this one. We need 21st century skill because, yeah, you know, learning is complete and holistic, and we have so many responsibility, not only for ourselves, but our school, family, society, our country, and so many our responsibility as a human, as a student, as a citizen. That's why we need to be this 21st century skill mindset. We cannot be developed by ourselves and support our intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation to support this about this soft skill. So I want to share to you that actually so many that soft skill to support the 21st century skill based on education. This is character, citizen, communication, creativity, collaboration, critical thinking. And this is the last one about computational thinking. This is a very important. The computational thinking, actually this is the breakdown from critical thinking and problem solving. Understanding right now, we should be really careful with the information, and then we have higher order thinking skill. We have problem thinking, and then we can be focused with the problem that actually, for example, we know how, which one we must focus the problem and give the solution. Like today's, if you have a good computational thinking, you will be ignoring irrelevant information that actually you will be take it what is actually the benefit for you. And then you can process, namely here, abstraction information. So yeah, we know that so many information that actually abstract, and then you can filter which one is good for you. You can manage the problem. You can considering how similar a problem have been solved. And then this is related to the mindset actually. And then a growth mindset, this is related to the, or same with the open mindset. And the growth mindset, this is focused to the process, not only for lip service, but take action. This is very important about the take action, and we need the process to grow our mindset. So let me share to you about the dimension of the self, and this is covered with the growth mindset about the 21st century skill. That what should we do in the action in our classroom? For example, I want to share to you the way I just only want to share to you one of how to improving the student critical thinking. That, you know, this is actually in the theory this is simple, but actually in the practice we have so many challenges to do that, and we must be patient. We must have a positive thinking to do that. This is the component of the 21st century skill to develop this individual mindset. I mean that here, for example, this is understanding and accepting self. This is a very important to grow your mindset. So the core skill that if you are actually have understanding and accepting yourself, you actually have this self-aware, decision-making, problem-solving, managing emotion, and empathy. So how 21st century skill, you have this is a social skill, critical, creative thinking, communication, information technology, and media literacy. So the learning outcome, this is the learning outcome that we should be how to do in our classroom. For example, this is related to the various experience growing up that have contributed their development. So that so many, actually, this is so many the learning outcome. The dimension of self, like managing, expressing self, and enhancing self. Actually, this is we need to be very careful with this the dimension of self, because if you have this the dimension of self, I believe the mindset you will be have this growth mindset category, and will be to developing your mindset into the 21st century skill mindset. It will be so for you if you have all of the dimension of self, like understanding and accepting self, managing and expressing self, enhancing self. Actually, this is really support you to help your student, for example, for this a 21st century mindset. How we do in the classroom, what should be know if we are actually integrating the 21st century skill into our teaching. I know that right now, the way we are teaching, the way we are learning, we must change, and then we must be adapt with this today's internet of things, everything by internet. We are in the digital and so many information, and we must select and filter the information. So let's have a look. This is into how we are gonna be analyzed if we are actually totally have this 21st century skill mindset, and then we are practice in our learning and teaching process. And when I open my camera, the PPT not play. Yeah. So let's have a look. I divided into two here. If you wanted to measure and you analyze the actually you are as educator, as mentor, as training, actually you are have this 21st century skill mindset. I divided into three. In academic, that you can analyze that your student, or we are as a mentor and as academian, we have this indicator like academic, social, and civic. And I believe if we practice this, and then we have this category, actually we are totally implemented the 21st century skill in our life. In our life. So maybe for us, because we are in this international forum, international webinar. I know we have this in the CIPIC. We are participate as a member, local, global, and digital society, and I believe we are actually present in this webinar. Actually, we are training. We have this 21st century skill mindset. Well, sorry, I had that connection. Let me share again. Yeah. Not moving. Yeah. Okay, sorry. A little bit. Okay, this is the 5 case. To grow our mindset today, as educator, we must change the way we are, the way we are teaching, the way we are learning, and then we must understanding that today's our student, our participant, they are the Gen Z, and then this is the behavior we need to think right now about. Learning is no longer a solo activity. Teacher is no longer the only person in learning, is no longer passive. Books are just the star, and teacher beyond the classroom. And then we must be have this and have this in our mindset, that actually today is we must grow our mindset. We must developing and process our mindset into this one, that everything change, our environment change. So, and I believe this is have a good for the future of education that really support your student, for example, or our educator to improving their the 21st mindset, like by implementation edutainment. I think this is edutainment concept approach really helpful for us as educators to help the student to increase, for example, the critical thinking behavior. Let me share to you about the technology, because when we talk about the industry revolution, the technology is very important, but we must understanding the technology, this is cannot replace the teacher, because to manage and facilitator in the classroom still by designing by the teacher, by educator, and then we must be support. If we are support the student with the higher order thinking skill or 21st century skill, they should be have namely innovation, doing innovation and creativity. So to support your student to have this, to grow their mindset into the 21st century, we must do the right action, the right technology, the right action, the right activities, and the right technology. If you are wanted to help your student, for example, to be creative and doing innovation, you must do this action. You ask them to do the transformation, to rearrange, to create, and to construct. And then the activities, maybe you can ask them, for example, by designing their presentation by using this, one of the technology, like by using Canva or by using Recipe. This is just only for example. So actually, if you are wanted to help your student to grow their mindset, if you are still in this low order thinking skill, like you just ask them to recognize, identify, describing, and then the activities, you just ask them to do the diagramming or Googling. Actually, you just in this level still low order thinking skill. So we must change the way we are teaching and support them into the creativity and doing innovation. Let's have a look. This is my research about funtainment or fun education and entertainment that actually really help the student and use some of the technology that actually have impact for the student 21st century skill, like communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and doing creativity, and all of these skill. And I believe if you are implementation this funtainment, for example, it really help your student to have this grow their mindset into the 21st century skill to support the industry revolution. Let's have a look. This is for critical thinking. Professor Walid have explained about artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality, and then I do classroom. I practice in my class, and how this technology really help the student to increase their namely critical thinking skill. This is step by step. The pace when we are help them about the critical thinking. Let me check this in the picture. You can see here the step by step of the critical thinking. This is will be build up their student confidence in conversation practice, for example, and then they are really help believe that the technology will help really help the student for critical thinking. Oh, I'm sorry, that's why I'm not open my camera. Yeah. So the next Hang on. Yeah. So let's have a look this one again about analyze. This is the pace of critical thinking in analyze. Fostering
Professor,
inquiry. Yeah,
Professor,
little
can you
bit.
round up, please? Can
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this is the step until they have a confidence, they have positive in our learning and teaching process. So my class, when I practice this intelligence, yeah, they are doing collaboration, they are doing communication, everything. This is by virtual reality. Yeah. Yeah, and the last, focus on what you can control and don't forget to breathe. And I believe that we can grow our mindset, and we can support each to grow up their mindset. So thank you for having me and listening to me. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you so much. Can I request, is it possible for us to have the slides or the
Yeah,
video?
yeah.
Wonderful.
I will say.
Yes, because I've jotted some things down, but like I said, I can't write. I'm not quick. I want to enjoy the atmosphere at the same time. I'm doing one thing or the other. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your big smile.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know that because you are one of my mentors, I believe that anytime I need, I can still call you to come back. I believe so. So you will come back again and again to come and mentor us on this technology. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Over to Dr. Aika.
All right, so thank you so much, Dr. Professor Muthmanaya. That was absolutely marvelous. And the topic that you chose, actually, fixed mindset versus growth mindset, is something which is very close to my heart. And you could have seen that in action, because initially I joined, then I couldn't, but I kept on trying. I mean, I just didn't give up. So that shows a lot about the growth mindset. But yes, we just need to have reminders about having that growth mindset inside us and never ever giving up. Things could be hard, things could be tough, things could be rough, but then we need to become tough ourselves. And with this growth mindset, we can definitely be unstoppable. So thank you. It was just mesmerizing the way you explained. And like I said, I just love your slides, especially the ones with a lot of bubbles and animation. So much for that. Thank you. And now, before I invite our next mentor, we have with us the very lovely, the very gorgeous, the queen, the royalty, the majesty, the queen of compassion, the queen of love, the queen of knowledge, the queen of love, light, peace, happiness, empathy. We have with us Queen Nadia Harihiri, and she is the matron of Yes You Can International. And it is such an honor to see her here today at the masterclass and to be able to give a few words of her inspirational nuggets. So, dearest Queen Nadia, hello, bonjour, and wonderful to see you. Hope you're feeling well and hope your family is also well now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Fantastic. Greetings to everyone. Bonjour to all my brothers and sisters here today. I couldn't miss this opportunity to join and support my sister. And as a matron, it is a duty for me to support and assist anytime. And I am so proud of her for all what she is doing. She is a great mentor. And the topic of today is such interesting. I was learning, I was here from the beginning. I learned a lot. Our sister just before, she made an amazing also, how we said in English, sorry, sometimes I have presentation. You know, to say a few words about the mindset, it is something very amazing. The mindset is part of your personality. And because it's part of your personality, the good news is that you are not really the mindset, because you remain the master that can transform and educate the mindset. The good news is that nothing is really permanent. You have the possibility to change, to evolve, and educate and cultivate what you want to be. This is the beauty of the mindset. The mindset is a world, is a complete world of causality, because you as a spirit, you are using it as a tool to change your life or to transform your life. It is a choice for you, or to build or to destroy, because the mindset is the world of cause. Because it's the world of cause, it is the world of ideas. You have these ideas. It is up to you to put them in creativity. A lot of people, and we are human, so we have fears to implement our ideas, But as a spirit, we have this possibility to just transform our fears, completely transform our fears in courage. Yes, you can. My sister, my queen sister, Dr. Elizabeth, is reminding us all the time, yes, you can. So don't let your fears, your failures, or your doubts control you. You are the master, and you can change the situation. She always repeating to us, yes, you can, because yes, you are the spirit, the master who can control everything. Transform these failures in opportunities. Transform your fears in courage. Transform your ideas in creativity. The mindset has an impact in your emotional world. The mindset, when you educate your mindset, you can just have all depend in which side you will place yourself. But you can have a very good mental health or very bad mental health. And that it is the mindset who is causing and impacting in everything. Because every thought is bringing an emotion, and every emotion is bringing an action and creation. You are the master who has to choose. You have the choice. All depend on you, and no one can do it for you. The best way of your mindset to cultivate positivity. This is the best way, because when you cultivate positivity, your life is changing. You can have this. We have different possibility to have a mindset of leader, to have a mindset of entrepreneur, to have a mindset of educator. All depends what you want to be. But if we want really to improve and develop our mindset, the first thing that we have to do is to observe. Observe what is around you. Observe what is within you. Discover who you are. When you discover who you are, you know after that where you want to go. your target. And when you know your target, you start to ask yourself a lot of questions. What I will do with my ideas? You have two possibilities. Or you say, okay, I will launch my ideas and let's wait. It will go as well or not.
Queen Nadia, you've gotten muted.
Oh, sorry. I was saying that it's up to you. When you have your ideas, you have the possibility to launch your ideas and to wait and say, you see, we will see where it will go, what will happen. And you have the other choice to say, okay, I am launching my ideas, but these ideas, I have a focus, I have a target, and I want to reach this target. It's up to you. But everything is self-confidence. You have to trust yourself. And always remain student. Always remain student, because we are all learning. We are all learning. And one life is not enough to learn from this world. Everything is changing. The good news of all that you remain the master of yourself. And yes, you can do it. You can do it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know the reason, I hope the audience know the reason why we have to quickly allow the speaker, Queen Nadia Ariri, to speak is because she is, yes, you can, global matron. So, you know, when your mother is in the house, you better let them share their wisdom. So that is why I know she didn't prepare for this. She never prepared for any speech. Anyway, but
I never prepared any speech by advance.
So
Never in my life. I come and I say,
yes, she's ready at any time. So that is why I have that confidence that I can call at any time to say something. So I know it's a big surprise, but we appreciate you for being in our midst. I know this is the master class, not a big conference that we all always relax. But then we still appreciate you. Thank you so much. Over to Dr. Aika.
Merci, Queen Nadia. That was awesome. That was magnificent. You know, the way you were talking about we being in complete control of our mind. You know, we are the controllers of our mind. So we better not let it, get distracted from things that are negative around us. I mean, these things keep on happening, but again, it's up to us what we want to assimilate and what we want to let go of. So such a brilliant, powerful, impactful talk, a little short talk that you gave us, highly motivational and highly inspirational. Thank you so much. As always, what do I say? Your Majesty always comes up with these wonderful words, which leave an indelible impact on the mind. So thank you once again. Merci. Thank you. So now let's move over to our next speaker, the final one for today's masterclass. We have with us Ambassador Professor Mohammad Zubair. He will be talking to us on social emotional teaching and learning management. Now, they say that just like physical regulations set the stage for healthy attention, emotional regulation sets the stage for healthy social interaction. Mr. Mohammad Zubair is an assistant professor of special education, learning disability in the Department of Teacher Learning and Non-Formal Education, Faculty of Education, Jamia Millia Islamia, which is a central university in New Delhi, India. He is a global keynote speaker, an educationist, motivational speaker, a versatile, dedicated, and professionally competent special educator with a master's in special education. And he is also a certified practitioner from Rehabilitation Council of India. He has a vast experience in identification of students with special needs, assessment, and evolving appropriate remedial measures. He's a professional who is flexible and accommodating in the design and implementation of inspiring hands-on lessons employing wide-ranging manipulatives and IEPs to enhance student achievement. He is skilled in addressing students' needs, ensuring children will thrive and develop in an adaptable educational atmosphere. He uses firm behavioral management techniques, possessing excellent interpersonal and communication skills to develop an excellent rapport with all members of the school community. So his areas of proficiency include multidisciplinary educational plans, technology integration, team teaching approach, curriculum development, individualized educational plans. And now we would like to hear from my brother Mohammad Zubair on the topic of social emotional teaching and learning management. Welcome, Mohammad Zubair, brother. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you. Thank you, Alka ma'am. Thank you. First of all, good evening, namaste, assalamu alaikum to all of you. And first of all, I would like to thank Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth and all the dignitaries who are present here today, and my sister Alka Mahajan, who invited me at the stage. So thank you. My topic is social emotional development and management. So social emotional development is a child's ability to understand the feelings of others, control their own feelings and behaviors, and get along with peers in order for children to attain the basic skills they need, such as cooperation or leadership qualities, and some the interaction, demonstrating self-control and paying attention. So they must have social emotional skills at the early stages, because we have to develop our child in the holistic approach. We have to make them independent. We have to enhance their skills in all areas, not only in academic areas but also in the non-academic areas. So feeling of trust, confidence, pride, friendship, affection, and humor are the part of a child's social emotional development. So a child's positive relationship with trusting and caring adult is the key to successful social and emotional development. Social and emotional development involves the acquisition of a set of skills like identify and understand one's own feelings, accurately read and comprehend emotional states of others, and manage strong emotions. And every child is unique. They have their own potential and abilities and limitations. So we have to give them the need-based education. And all children have are different, and they have individual differences. So regulate one's own behavior. So each of these things we have to develop in them. So a child's social emotional development is as important as their cognitive and physical development. So it is important to know that children are not born with social emotional skills, and it is the role of the parents, caregivers, teachers, and the stakeholders of children to teach and foster these abilities. So a child's social emotional development provides them with a sense of who they are in the world and how they learn, and helps them establish quality relationship with others. So it is what drives an individual to communicate, connect with others, and more importantly, helps resolve conflicts, gain confidence, and reach goals. So building a strong social emotional foundation as a child will help the child thrive and obtain happiness in life. So they will be better equipped to handle stress and persevere through difficult times in their life as an adult. So how do we as parents, as teachers, support the social emotional development in our child? So in the past, when we talk about past, though in previous, how do as a parent support in social emotional development? In the past, educators or the teachers have stressed academic skills only to determine success a child. those archaic days are long gone, and now we know the importance of social emotional development. The approach to teaching social emotional development is important than physical or cognitive development. So but there is an increasing amount of research is available to support it. So we have to enhance their skills in the social development. So create a warm, safe and supportive learning environment in the classes, in the teaching learn strategies. We have to give them interactive sessions. We have to provide them opportunities and engagement. The participation will be increased, the rate of learning will be increased. So develop positive relationship with the students and demonstrate care, concern and a belief in their ability to succeed. So allow opportunities for self-reflection and self-evaluation. Create opportunities for cooperative learning, peer tutoring, team teaching. So grouping, we can distribute our students in groups and they can learn a lot. So relationship building and communication will be developed. So attempt to establish an interactive dialogue in class rather than a one-way lecture. So teaching is a two-way process. Learners must be active in the class uh, because teacher have their own desired goals or the objectives, and we have to achieve those objectives. So work to foster a growth mindset in students and set high academic standards and communicate them clearly to students, and give students choices when possible to increase the motivation level, the self-esteem and in them. So adapt teaching methods and to address different learning styles like auditory learning style or the visual learning style or the tactile learning style or the kinesthetic learning styles. All students are different, they have different abilities. So we have to choose the teaching style according to their need. Some learners are auditory learners, some are visual learners. So consider assessment to be feedback for the instructions as well as the student implement. So develop a balance between lecture and active learning, because active learning and hands-on training and learning by doing is important, as well as between individual and the collaborative learning. But nowadays we are talking about the collaborative learning in which we can support one another. So look for ways to add emotional richness to the class content. Students learn and remember best when their emotions are engaged. So these are the things we can do in our classes. And am I audible? Yes, my network's connection is not good today. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So social emotional learning is a methodology that helps students of all ages to better comprehend their emotions, to feel those emotions fully and demonstrate empathy for others. So these learned behaviors are then used to help students make positive, responsible and decisions, create frameworks to achieve their goals and build a positive relationship with others. So these are the things which are very important nowadays. So children need to develop a positive sense of themselves in relation to their peers, family, community, teachers, as they gain a better understanding of themselves and learn to respect the uniqueness of others. So they will begin to build a positive relationship with others. Therefore it is important that teachers provide a supportive environment in which children feel secure about discovering who they are and expressing their emotions, including feelings such as anger, fear. Sometimes they are happy, sometimes they are not feeling well. So social and emotional development relates to children's awareness of their personal identity and the ability to manage their own emotions and behaviors, show respect for diversity, communicate, interact and build relationship with others, and take responsibility for their actions. So development of social and emotional skills is a reiterative process. So teachers need to carefully plan for the acquisition of these skills through children's everyday experiences and play in the preschool or the elementary school, and make use of the teachable movements. Even in the universities we can use all those things. So the knowledge and the skills in social and emotional are based on the SEL, social emotional learning framework, implemented at the at the all levels, in the school, in the university. So when children develop self-awareness, they are able to identify their strength and abilities, and building upon these strength and abilities, children will grow in confidence and develop a positive self-concept. And with a good sense of self-identity, they learn to manage their emotions and behaviors, which in turn help them to build positive relationship with others and make responsible decisions, like self-awareness and positive self-concept, self-management, social awareness, relationship management, responsible decision making. So self-awareness and positive self-concept is children who have a clear understanding of their own strengths will develop positive self-concept and self-worth, and they will be able to identify their likes and dislikes, and recognize what they can or cannot do, or they can identify their emotions and tell others how they feel. For example, talk about the food or toys they like or dislike during show and tell, and suggest games they are good at when playing with their friends. So the another thing is the self management. Children tend to see things from their own perspective, hence they may express their thoughts and emotions with little consideration for the feelings of others, and may not be aware that their actions can affect others. So they need to acquire basic self management skills, which include being aware of different feelings they have and recognizing that same feelings are positive, such as happiness, friendliness, and love, affection, and can be shared with others. So this will also learn that negative feelings such as anger, jealousy, and fear must be managed in a socially acceptable manner. For example, when they are angry, they should negotiate disagreements with their peers instead of hitting or shouting at them. So with these basic self-management skills, children will be able to exercise self-discipline and take personal responsibility to express their negative emotions, anger, and frustration appropriately, and exercise control over impulsive behaviors. So children with social awareness are able to recognize the feelings and the third part is social awareness is also important. Children with social awareness are able to recognize the feelings and perspectives of others, appreciate diversity, and show respect for others regardless of differences, because all are equal in the society, they have equal rights. So special events which provide opportunities for children and families to put on costumes and representative of their culture, share about ethnic food, and celebrate festivals, national festivals, help raise children awareness about the unique practices and values of different cultures in the society. The another aspect is the relationship management. Children need to learn that there are many possible outcomes to a difficult situation, and that they have a role to play managing the outcome when they are working with others. Therefore, children should be given opportunities to solve problems and resolve conflicts. Children can also help to set classroom and game rules so that everyone learns to cooperate and take turns, and we can develop leadership quality in them. We can boost their confidence and motivation. As children experiences the benefit of working well with others, they will learn socially acceptable behavior, such as taking turns and showing respect by listening to the view of others in the society. The other thing is responsible decision making. Children need to learn to be more responsible for themselves and their actions. Teachers should help children do things for themselves rather than actively doing things for them. So we have to make them independent. So as children become more independent, the need to make decisions increases. So decision making helps children take responsibility for their own actions. So it helps them solve the problems in a considerate, mutually satisfying way. Children help opportunities to think through problems and explore different options. So children who are encouraged to reason and to have explanation for these reasons are more likely to consider the effects and consequences of their choices. So children become more motivated to learn when they are able to understand and manage their emotions, interact with others, and make responsible decisions when they experience success in completing a task with others and enjoy the satisfaction of being able to contribute positively. So they will be more willing to cooperate and collaborate with the other persons in the society. So it means we cannot assume that social competencies will develop naturally as children mature. Activities should be intentionally designed and implemented in our teaching learning process, and teachable movements are leveraged to promote social and emotional development. The learning goals of social emotional development focus on the need for teachers to guide children to manage and express their emotions in appropriate way, build positive relationship with others, recognize that everyone is unique, and show respect to the people whom they interact with, and reflect on their choices with their decisions. Because as a member of the society, as a teacher, as a instructor, it's our duty to enhance their skills. We have to provide them the opportunities, because interaction is the important part. So children's social and emotional well-being develops through their relationship with parents, teachers, and people in the community. And teachers who are warm and responsive are more likely. And parents or the mother is the first school of a child. So he learns many things in the society, in the family, in the society, and he goes to school and he learns many things in the school, in the college. And peer tutoring, team teaching, collaborative learning, cooperative learning are these are the things we can introduce in our teaching learning strategies. Modeling positive behaviors and using dramatization or role play, or activity based learning, planning routine and transitions, and engaging children in small group activities, using stories, rhymes, songs, puppets, multisensory approaches we can use in the classes. So many things, modeling positive behaviors is the important thing. A practical way for children to learn a concept or a skill is seeing and doing. So as such, teachers can model behaviors such as being empathetic, admitting mistakes they can make, and taking responsibility for their actions. We can use dramatization and role play. Role play provides opportunities, hands-on training for children to act out the role of a particular person or a character in a familiar story. For example, I am teaching solar system, so we can give the role of sun and planets to our students, and they can learn many things by the role play, by the drama, by the act, by the so many co-curricular activities are there: quizzes, games, sports, cultural activities, folk song, folk dance. We can organize these activities. Many days we celebrate: Independence Days, national days, international days, festivals. So these are the things we have to use. All those things we have to involve our children. So involving children in the planning of the scenario at the dramatic play also work. So planning routines and transitions. Routines and transitions provide teacher with natural opportunities to inculcate social skills and self-regulation. For example, teacher can emphasize turn taking while waiting to use the toilet or to go to get their snacks. So routines and transitions provide opportunities for children to practice and develop knowledge and skills for social and emotional development in authentic context, and enable them to understand the relevance of these skills. So these are the teachable moments can occur anytime during a day, in the school, in the college. So teacher could involve the children to think constructive way, to think of constructive ways to deal with a problem, provide feedback on their ideas, because teacher is a manager, teacher is a guider, he's an observer, he has lots of duties. So offer suggestions and encourage them to try out the best options. For example, teachers might describe what the child did and the reaction they witnessed by saying, I saw you and Ravi wanting to play the blocks at the same time, and you suggested taking turns. So that's a good idea, because this way both of you had a chance to play with the blocks. So as children become aware that they can deal with difficult situations without direct assistance from adults, and they gain a sense of social mastery. So Engaging children in small group activities, like we can make groups, we can organize peer tutoring, we have to make groups, higher achievers, low achievers, medium students, all students must be there. And when children work and play in pairs or small groups, they develop important social skills and emotional development will be taken place, and they'll learn how to interact, politely, and they will remove they we can eradicate the shyness and the hesitation, and they will work cooperatively and listen to one another, and negotiate to resolve conflicts and that are likely to arise. And sand, clay, and many activities you can do. Sand and clay, you can use sand and clay, water play, many quizzes, assembling and deassembling tools, toys, many activities are there. We teachers could encourage interaction and acknowledge their positive attitudes and dispositions in the teaching learning process. We can use many stories, rhymes, and the songs and the puppets, and these are very interesting things we can use to develop their social and emotional development. Stories, rhymes, and songs can be used to support children's social and emotional development. They can be used as a platform for children to talk about issues, feelings, etc., by responding to stories. So children can work out their feelings and clarify their thoughts. So such responses can be in the form of discussions, drawings, spontaneous writing, or role play. So these are the things which are, and collaborative work with other stakeholders. So this will definitely help children. So teachers need to work with the families. We have to sensitize the families, we have to sensitize the society, so that the expectations of the children are consistent, because every child has their own limitations, and we have to enhance their skills, and we have to provide them need-based education. We have to assess them
Okay.
on the regular basis. So
All
teachers
right,
should share.
Professor,
Yes.
can you please round it up for us, please?
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
Yes, because the
So
time is
children, so children's social and emotional well-being is being developed when they are given opportunities to interact positively with others. So teachers play a major role in ensuring these opportunities take place in the classroom activities. Besides the provision of suitable materials, teachers should also adopt and appropriate strategies to promote social and emotional development. Because as a teacher, a universal design of learning we can use in the class, UDL, and we can use many strategies. We have to understand which kind of learner they are. They are auditory learner or the visual learner, or that children are given the opportunities to become aware, learn, practice, and develop skills that will nurture them into confident, socially responsible individuals in the society. So these are the responsibility of teachers, and and uh, you know dis- teachers can help children cope with the challenges they will face in the future. Because they all have to come in the market, same world. So they encounter each day by providing a supportive environment which allows the children to develop confidence as secure about. So thank you. These were my views about these things.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You've really given us
It's my pleasure.
very effective and very important information. And
Thank you. It's my
we've
pleasure.
learned a lot. And I want to say again that you don't mind us calling you, inviting you again and again and
It's my
again
pleasure.
to
Sure,
this
surely,
master
surely.
class. We appreciate you, sir. Over to
Surely,
Sister.
surely. Thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank
welcome,
you.
and thank you, all of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
So over to Dr. Aika. Before I do my surprise, after you round up our Honorable Dr. Suba's speech, I'm going to do 2 or 3 surprise, and then we round up.
So, as always, Brother Zubair, you are always exuding energy, and the way you give, you have a knack of giving all details point wise. You make sure that not a single point is left out. I've heard your presentations before, and this is your style, and it is very effective because you make sure that everyone comes to know the real minutest details about what you're talking about. And the best part was that you were talking about positive rapport. between, not only between the children and their teachers or their professors, but also in the family. So when everyone has a good rapport running and the communication channels are open, then there can be no room for any kind of misunderstandings and any kind of negativity to come in. The problem is negativity comes in when we stop building this element of trust, when we stop connecting, when we stop communicating. So you laid a lot of stress on this. Thank you so much, because this is a big reminder that if we have to keep our relationships, positive, and we have to keep going in our relationships, and we have to be, all of us are one. If we have to have this in our mind permanently, we need to be reminded of this. And it begins from the small level. It begins from the family, goes on to the school, the community, the country, and then to the global community. So, my brother Mohammad Zubair, as always, kudos to you. Keep shining, keep shining. God
It's my
bless you.
pleasure. Thank you,
And
Alkaman.
keep enlightening and enriching people with your wonderful, wonderful inputs.
You
And
know,
you,
as a teacher, it's our
fantastic
duty.
professor.
Yeah.
You are
You
a
know,
fantastic
and
professor.
I am working in the teacher training department, and we are
Yes, I know
preparing the
that. I
teachers,
know that.
and we are preparing teachers, and we are teaching
Yes, I know. I know.
bachelor of education, bachelor of special education teachers, and they will teach in the school, in the education system. So
Yes,
we have to mold them according
Yes.
to our
absolutely. This
according to
is
their
very,
abilities.
this is the
Yeah,
need of the hour, and you're
Okay.
doing a
yeah.
terrific job. You're
Thank
actually
you.
helping society. So you're a good humanitarian. So
Thank
thank you very much. And dearest Queen, it's over to you for your surprises.
The first
You,
surprise.
okay.
Right. We decided that we'll be doing some surprises on this stage, on this platform, every time we have master class. And all our key speakers, they've spoken already. They've mentored us, and they have add more to our knowledge. And I want to say a big thank you to all our distinguished speakers today. For 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes, please, 1 to 2 minutes, I want to surprise Dr. Daphne Sir.
Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
Yes.
What would you like me to do?
Just share a little bit within 1 and 2 minutes about
Okay,
mindset and transformation.
Lovely. Thank you so much for this opportunity and this honor, and to also invite me on this platform. As some of you might be knowing and reading, that I'm Dr. Daphne Suarez. I am from Dubai. I'm a business leadership and NLP coach. And it is so important, as I work intensively with women, and it's the month of women, that we maintain good mental health. And as many of the speakers and even our dear Queen Nadia has highlighted, the mindset, there is the fixed and the growth mindset. If you have a fixed mindset, my friends, you can never grow and never progress. And growth starts from within. You can't expect the world to be accepting you if you do not accept yourself. So let it begin with you. And as a powerful woman or man, a human being on this earth, you can do it. As my mission statement goes, the power is within you. Break free from what is holding you back. Yes, break free, for you can do it. You have the greatest power of the Almighty inside your own being. What can't you do? If anyone on this platform can do something, or anyone you idolize, a model does it, they are human beings like you. They were born like you. So believe in yourself, believe in the Almighty, and go for it. As our dear Queen Elizabeth always says, yes, you can. Yes, you will. Yes, we can. We are one family. United we stand, divided we fall. Thank you so much. God bless our queens and any kings out here. Long live our queens. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for your time, because you surprised me to join this masterclass, and I haven't seen you for a long time. So it's good to hear from you. Thank you so much.
So much.
Wow. On my second surprise, Let me clap. Yes, let's clap. My second surprise, we go to Pastor Nelson Pesa for 2 minutes, sir.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I greet you. Greeting of peace, love, shalom, salam, assalamu alaikum, namaste, salamat, and many other multicultural and multilingual greeting to you all. Congratulations, my dear sister, Queen Elizabeth, for organizing a wonderful program. And I appreciate everyone's, especially for speakers. We learned a lot from all of you. And regarding speaker, we also learned about the teachers, parents, and their responsibility for their children. And also I can share, I can add that teachers are valuable around the world, and teachers are maker of all doctors, engineers, teachers, and every professions. So teachers are very valuable for all of us. But our great teacher is Jesus Christ. And thank you for everyone for sharing your great skills, and we learned a lot from all of you. I always pray for all of you. I pray for global peace and global healing during this difficult time, but Lord is always healer, and I pray for all of you. Thank you again for all of you. God bless all of you. I pray daily for everyone.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, can I see if Reverend Dr. Shai from India, are you with us? No. Okay. Can I surprise Mrs. Afuye Kehinde Moyolua? Nope. So, can I surprise? One more surprise, and then we can finish. Can I surprise Ambassador Aliu Rosette? Nope. Okay. So you can see how I surprise people even though they are on our platform. Okay. Let me surprise our wonderful sister once again, Dr. Patricia from Zimbabwe. 1 minute, please. You need to omit. You need to mute yourself.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Elizabeth. I received the surprise. I was listening to great speakers today who were deliberating on mindset. And what I can say about mindset is that mindset is everything. It is the greatest asset that we have. And always we have to develop a positive mindset in order for us to move from one station to another. If we remain fixed with the fixed mindset, we are not going anywhere. Mindset shapes us. Mindset shapes how we see the world. So that's my message. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then the last one will be Professor Dr. M.D. Mohammad from Bangladesh. If he's here, nope. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry,
4 minutes.
Queen Elizabeth. I am the Dr. Mohammad Mahmoud Hassan, whose name you have uttered. I am extremely sorry that I was sitting in my office. Now I am traveling from office to my residence. You know, in Bangladesh, this is the evening now. Already I have joined from the office, and definitely all the speakers and who are here, they have spoken up very informative things, which I have learned a lot. And definitely I appreciate Queen Elizabeth. She is the person to connect all the speakers from different countries. And today's about the mindset is, that is to do something thinking outside the box. I will not go to describe these all the points. So once I will get a scope, then I definitely describe what is outside the box. So everyone should think outside the box. If someone can come out the box, definitely he can conquer all the difficulties from the world. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Probably you cannot see me since I'm
It's
in the
okay.
vehicle now. So thank you so much. I'm
Thank you.
extremely sorry again that you saw
Technology
my face. Thank
technology can connect us anywhere we are.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
thank you, Elizabeth. This is myself.
That's nice.
Okay, thank
Just
you.
one person more, please, if you can permit me, and then we can close. Promise, I promise. In 2 minutes or 3 minutes, we can close. Ambassador Kalista.
Good day, honorable house members. Queen Nadia, I greet you, Mom, Queen Elizabeth, and everyone in the room. I greet you all. I'm so happy. I must tell you, yesterday I joined this master class. Today again, I am here. Despite you can see I was online, but I just have to find myself where I can belong to this class. So I must say that mindsets, in fact, I've heard it all, right from the first speaker when he talked about the A to H. I must say that I've been hearing about alphabets, but I didn't know the true full meaning of alphabet, but today I've learned it, starting from A to H. Then I can say that mindset begins with the mind, which is what I heard today. Once your mind changes, everything changes. The possibility of yes, you can be able to present itself. So once your mindset changes, everything on the outside goes change along with it. So today, in fact, I've gotten another energy to do more of what I think I can do. I cannot do again. So I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So this is where we're going to round up this. And before I do my vote of thanks, I'm asking Dr. Aika, do you want to say anything else before I play the music and
We've
round
said
up?
it all. We've said it all. Actually, mindset, we're talking about this. So we just need to remember one thing, which I've learned from what everyone has spoken today. For all of us, it's just a little roundup that we must continue learning no matter what. The process may be slow at times, but at least the good part over here would be that you will never ever stop. So just be unstoppable and be unique and have a growth mindset. I think this is what we've learned from today's masterclass. So thank you to all the wonderful expert mentors. You all were truly magnificent.
I'm sorry, I think I have clicked something else, but we need to move on. Sorry about that. And God is with us in
Yes.
wherever we are. and God will continue to be with us. Despite the storms, despite the wars that is going on in, where's this place again? Despite the wars that is going
Ukraine
on.
and Russia.
Yes, Ukraine and Russia. We keep on praying for everyone that is affected over there. We keep praying for the government. We keep praying for all our leaders, for God to give them the wisdom to be able to handle this case so that this war must stop, because we don't need war. And there will be peace in the land, and there will be better understanding. And then there will be love that radiates from the inside and spread across the nations. I want to pray that all of us will be safe for the rest of the week, rest of the month, and rest of the year. The Lord will keep you, the Lord will protect you, and the Lord will bless you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying too long. We didn't plan it, but because of the initial disturbance, but we still made it. Thank you for believing in this, for believing in all our leaders, my mentors that has come here to share with us. I believe that our knowledge has increased. I believe that we are renewing our mindset, and I believe we are ready for change, and we are ready for transformation. And I want to believe that, yes, we can accept it. Yes, we can become better. Yes, we can achieve it. Yes, we can win. Yes, we can conquer. Yes, we can overcome. Yes, we can face challenges. And yes, we can do it. We can become, we can achieve, and we can fly. We can stand together as a leader and make a change and spread the gospel of peace and love one another. Yes, we can. And yes, I can. And yes, you can. Thank you so much. Our next meeting will be Transformational Leadership Conference on the 26th of March. I hope to see you there as we continue to work together, stand together, learn together, and make a change. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.
God bless you.
All right, it's over now.
God bless everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Queen Nadia. I really appreciate this surprise visit. Thank you, Dr. Duffy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks to you for inviting me.
Thank you, Ambassador Prasati. Did I get it right? Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Patricia. I appreciate you from Zimbabwe. Oh, thank you so much, Ambassador Kalisa. Thank you. Despite everything, I still appreciate you because you are somebody that wants to go far, and you will fly, you will shine, and you will flourish. Thank you so much, Reverend Shah. Thank you so much, Sister Kende Munyulua. Thank you so much, Prince Izu. Thank you so much, Dr. Master Koroma. Thank you so much, my Prince, Ambassador Lukman Nuruddin. Thank you so much, Mrs. or Mr. Marin Chabad, because I don't see them. I only see their names.
Thank you very much. I love you.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Aliu Rosette from Ghana. Thank you so much for everyone from the depth of my heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dr. Professor Edward from Canada. Thank you so much. Who else? Thank you so much, sir. Pastor Nelson Person. Thank you.
Thank you.
Really appreciate
God bless
it.
everyone.
Thank you so much. Please permit me if I don't pronounce all the names properly. I'm learning. It's still part of my learning curve. So just bear with me. I will get there. Getting better every day. Just as you are learning, I'm also learning. We are all learners. And no one is perfect. So thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time. Today is Saturday. You could have chose to be somewhere else, but you were here. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, and God bless. Now I need to hand it. Permit me to hand it? Can I hand? Good.